The Charlo brothers both show up for their first ever Showtime pay-per-view. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, the Charlo brothers showed up and showed out. I just want to make a quick video. I will make a longer video. I'm going to get some rest. But Jermell and Jamal, there's nothing anybody can say at this point. If you had questions, if you had doubts, all those doubts have now been answered. People said they wanted to see these types of fights, and the Charlos showed up and showed out. Sergey Derevyanchenko, I thought he was game. He was coming, and it seemed like in true Sergey Derevyanchenko fashion, the more he gets hurt, cut, battered, bruised, started bleeding, the harder he would fight. And Jamal had a very mature performance. I did the Boxing Ego watch party, BWP. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If not, check those videos. If you missed it, you can catch the replay. And, you know, Derevyanchenko was game, but Jamal was too much. It's funny that Derevyanchenko's nickname is the Technician, and the technician in there was Jermall Charlo. He controlled the fight with his jab. It's not just about power punches. Derevyanchenko was doing things to maybe get people and fans to try to steal rounds, but ultimately the fight was controlled by Jermall Charlo. I also think both of these cards, it was kind of split up into two. There was an intermission. I don't know about how everyone felt about the intermission, but it worked out perfectly because I was doing the watch parties. So I actually liked the intermission because it gave me a chance to grab a bite to eat and reset and things like that. As a viewer, since I was working, you know, this is my job. This is what I do full time. Shout out to everybody who smashed the like button, subscribe, left donations, the Cash App, $ Boxing Ego. You know, you guys showed up and showed out as well. But the intermission worked out perfectly for me because, like I said, I worked the fight and I was on my channel covering the fight and stuff like that. So I liked it. And then the main event in the second fight with Jermell Charlo and Rosario. Now, this was a great fight as well. They were fought different tempos. You had Jermell Charlo, who wasn't as aggressive as we've seen him in other fights. He wasn't as aggressive as his brother was versus Derevyanchenko. Jermell was aggressive, but in spots. Like, he would explode and you know, sometimes swing wild and try to catch, like, just to really test the jaw of Rosario, see what he had. He had 3 knockdowns, if I'm not mistaken, in the fight, 1 in the first round. He made his legs do a silly dance. It was just an educated, mature performance by both Jermall Charlo and Jermell Charlo. I was really impressed. You know, the haters still got stuff to say. Some people said the fight looked scripted, but a lot of people also haven't boxed or they don't know how damaging. It's not about, see, they're used to watching Creed movies and stuff like that, so they want it to look like these malicious, crazy shots and, you know, spin your whole body around. And that's just what you see in Hollywood. Sometimes the shots that you don't see coming are the ones that hurt you the most. And sometimes it doesn't even look like anything too crazy. And those are the fights that really get you, you know. But Rosario knows he was in pain. His body started convulsing. It was just crazy. But I will be breaking down these fights in more detail. I'm going to rest up. I've had a long day. But let me know what you guys think of the card. I think the card is a success, at least for me. $75 well spent. I had no problem shelling out $75. The undercard had some really good fights. Brandon Figueroa, Casemiro. They both turned in great knockout performances. It's just really good stuff. Some people were complaining about the Luis Neri fight. I thought he fought a little bit different. It was a different tempo than some of the other fights that were on, especially coming from card 1 where you had Charlo and Derevyanchenko, all the tension and back and forth. that some of those rounds had, you know, and then going to watch Luis Nery. But all in all, I thought it was a success. I can't wait for the numbers. Let me know what you guys thought. But the Charlos are definitely big stars, and it's a pleasure to cover them. I just really liked it. I liked the brotherly love that they showed each other, and you know, I want to see that this did well as well when those numbers come back. So hopefully you guys bought it. Appreciate you guys. I'll be back with some more heat. We working. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.